Brad Garlinghouse recently dropped a brand new interview that is quite fascinating. Here, I'll cover all you need to know about this video, as he covers some very serious subjects, such as the status of the Ripple SEC lawsuit and the possibility of a BlackRock spot XRP ETF in the near future. I think you guys are going to enjoy both of his responses on these subjects, so make sure to stay for the entire thing. Gentlemen, I firmly believe that John Deaton can defeat Elizabeth Warren in this Senate contest, and I cannot conceive of a more suitable candidate. John Deaton is a supporter of cryptocurrencies, having been involved with the XRP community from the beginning and consistently doing seemingly impossible feats. Many others predicted that he would never be permitted to participate in the Ripple SEC case, that he would never have any impact, and that he would never be able to speak on behalf of XRP holders. Despite all of those predictions, he managed to ensure that XRP was classified as non-secure in the Ripple SEC case. Without John Deaton, this result would never have occurred. I am ecstatic that John Deaton is competing in this race, gentlemen. It is, in my opinion, a major victory for the Bitcoin sector. And here's something I really want to stress. John Deaton is a candidate who has the ability to unite the whole cryptocurrency industry. We've been fighting with various communities over which coin has been the best for a while, but ultimately, we are fighting one real battle against the anti-crypto army, which consists of people like Elizabeth Warren, who are trying to bring down this entire industry. Elizabeth Warren opposes all cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and XRP. Therefore, it really pleases me to see someone like John Deaton uniting the industry and standing up to someone who is attempting to hurt us. I'm really thrilled to watch this. A lot of people have commented on various postings stating that Elizabeth Warren isn't bothered at all because the deep state is backing her, that John Deaton can never pull this off, and so on. Take a look at this, guys. Already, Elizabeth Warren is very concerned. She announced earlier today that John Deaton, a Republican with substantial financial backing, has officially started his campaign to challenge her for the Massachusetts Senate. It seems that the Republican establishment in Massachusetts was unable to locate a single Republican to challenge me, so they recruited a candidate from Rhode Island who will have the support of the Republican special interests. We clearly face national Republicans who are determined to retake the Senate and enact Trump's policies. They are attempting to prevent us from enforcing regulations on large banks, taxing the wealthy, and transforming our government into an entity that serves the interests of the working class. What a complete farce. Elizabeth Warren is showing signs of worry. She realizes that the people she has been standing up for are now against her. Elizabeth Warren has been undermining the financial independence of the people she is meant to represent. We need to get rid of politicians who want to get in the way of the financial freedom that cryptocurrencies are bringing to individuals. In my opinion, John Deaton is one of the few individuals who can truly disagree with Senator Warren's attacks on the future financial system, which have seriously harmed the American economy as a whole. Elizabeth Warren's appeal for aid was all I had to read, you guys, to realize how afraid she truly was. I want you to know that, with everyone's assistance, we really can make this happen. Make sure to visit John Deaton's X page and do whatever you can, including liking and retweeting his tweets. Everything has an effect. It's going to take everyone's assistance to make this happen, but it's thrilling to watch things take off at last. This may be among the largest political victories for cryptocurrencies in a very long time. Now that we've discussed Brad Garlinghouse's interview on Bloomberg earlier today, let's move on. I want to highlight the points where I was really focused because I uploaded the full video to my channel earlier today. But in this particular video, I really just want to discuss the 2 points that I believe are most crucial for viewers to understand. The Ripple SEC case is one of them. I'm always getting remarks. Why do I no longer discuss the Ripple SEC case? Why am I not paying attention to the developments in the Ripple SEC case? For those of you who have been following my channel for some time, you may recall that I used to regularly post videos about the Ripple SEC lawsuit. I believe Brad Garlinghouse summed it up well in this interview. In every significant aspect of the Ripple SEC case, Ripple prevailed, while the SEC lost every significant case in the Ripple SEC case. Thus, the case we are currently considering is one that is not particularly significant at this time. XRP isn't a safety net. Ripple is still able to operate their company in the manner of their choice. Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse had their charges dropped without prejudice, which means the SEC will never be able to suit them again. Guys, it's crucial that you comprehend this. I haven't been discussing the Ripple's AC case lately since Ripple prevailed on all of the very significant issues. As of right now, XRP is not a security. The SEC will keep losing as long as they pursue this lawsuit. In this interview, Brad Garlinghouse stressed this point, he made it rather evident that the SEC is an ineffective agency. It keeps losing. Therefore, Ripple has already prevailed in this scenario until there is a significant shift in the trend. In this situation, XRP holders have already prevailed. For the time being, however, we should go on and consider how we might expand the ecosystem, realizing that no matter how hard the SEC tries to prolong the process, they will ultimately fail. At this point, the SEC is unable to present any fresh evidence. The pitiful proof they brought the first time is all they have. Guys, they did nothing to persuade Judge Torres that Ripple was engaging in improper behavior, and all they actually accomplished was verify to the major organizations that Ripple is an actual company. They have a strong business focus. Their main goal is to operate a respectable Bitcoin business in the US, and following that thrilling victory, I believe they may have had a few more consumers knock on their door. In any case, that's the first thing I noticed about Brad Garlinghouse's certainty in this interview. Without a doubt, Ripple won this, and the SEC is merely prolonging their loss if anything goes forward. However, there's another topic I'd want to discuss that I found to be really intriguing. The discussion about an XRP spot ETF. I've been emphasizing on this channel for some time now how crucial ETFs will be to attracting new investors to this sector. I've also discussed endlessly how I didn't anticipate the Bitcoin ETF to be the final ETF. I've stated on this channel several times that I think an XRP ETF is unavoidable. I would like you to listen to this particular footage of Brad Garlinghouse discussing the XRP spot ETF, because I was a little taken aback by how much information he may have shared. I'd assumed that Brad Garlinghouse would try to avoid answering this topic or would have very little to say about it altogether. However, if you pay great attention to what he says here, it appears that he may be aware of an XRP. BlackRock Spot ETF is closer than most people realize. Pay attention to this. Are you in discussions with the biggest issuers, especially BlackRock, to finalize this, considering the great enthusiasm surrounding the ATF dynamic at the present time? I won't comment on it though. I am aware that BlackRock has made several public statements. As a whole, we believe the XRP community will benefit from it. Although we're not the only players in the XRP ecosystem, Ripple is undoubtedly a major shareholder. XRP was the second most valuable digital asset prior to the SEC case. I believe that has largely abated now that the litigation is posing obstacles. However, the long-term perspective on these matters is on how to actually address real-world problems and create utility with these many digital assets. Bitcoin is doing admirably as a store of value. XRP is perfect for payments because of its dynamics, which include being extremely quick, incredibly efficient, and inexpensive per transaction. And Ripple as a firm has really leaned into that. Guys, I think Brad's response was incredibly interesting right from the start. I have a strong feeling that he is aware of anything that is happening behind the scenes. Even in the way he states, we think this is going to be an important product, and we're looking out for the XRP community. It seems to me that Brad is aware of what is going on behind the scenes. It makes sense. Let's face it, we have previously seen a Bitcoin spot ETF. An Ethereum spot ETF was visible. What coin is on the list after Bitcoin? Obviously, the cryptocurrency has the support of one of the biggest investment groups and has already been declared by the courts to not be a security. Though I believe an XRP ETF is inevitable, I really enjoy Brad Garlinghouse's statement at the end that, for us, it's not only about the ETF. The goal here is to create practical utility. We are therefore working on it, even though we don't know if it will happen or if it isn't currently under development. Our main goal is to use XRP for payments, which is its intended use case. Prominently displayed before the world's largest sum of money is XRP. Being a core utility and a global money mover, XRP is bringing in new major deals on a daily basis. This is going to alter the story. Large financial institutions worldwide will see this and realize that XRP is a top-tier digital asset in our next-generation financial system. They will want to base their product offerings around that asset. They will wish to make an investment in that asset. And the more Ripple is able to ensure that these establishments comprehend the entire intended use case of XRP, the more interested they will be in owning a piece of the network, which will raise the price and bring the future that we all know to life. In any case, I want to thank all of you for coming. I hope this update was enjoyable. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did.